Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OBD Brawl. I am your friendly neighborhood Sith Lord Darth Nihilus here with my friendly persuasive shit lord. What the hell? What did I just say?
Something on the weed, the green stuff probably. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final night of round 1.
Oh my god. This man knows me all too well.
So we're going to conclude round 1 tonight. Tag team round 1 is concluded. We conclude the singles round 1 tonight. And look who's with Superman.
His wife, Lois Lane.
It would be fitting if Superman were to win this tournament and get a shot at his old enemy, Darkseid.
Well, you know, I feel like Superman and Darkseid have a Frieza and Goku type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? They're destined to fight again every time they see each other.
But will they see each other? Superman has to win this tournament to make that happen.
Now, I know Goku and Frieza have only aligned under certain circumstances. Have Darkseid and Superman ever had that chance?
The canon is so long and decades spanning. Who the hell knows?
Right. Ever since the 1930s.
But Superman's going to have a big, big test. Here comes the former OBD Dark Champion, Takya Aiba.
Take a man blade from an alternate universe where aliens have ravaged planet Earth. He is now here on Outskirts Battledome Brawl. I think this is his first time being in a tournament. I might be wrong.
It is. Takya Aiba won that title back in May, losing it to Takamura in December at Ragnarok 3. So let's see how he does here. This is his first match since then.
You know, being a former champion, you would think he would have more experience than Superman, even though he has been here longer.
But it's been a cursed tournament for former champions so far. So let's see if Takya Aiba can break that curse.
You said that way too early. But let's see what destiny has in store for these two competitors. It's been a crazy tournament already.
Yes, and we conclude round 1 tonight. We will be on Apocalypse by the end of the month. We can guarantee you that.
Actually, quote-unquote, Brawl Apocalypse.
Yes, but it will take place on Apocalypse. And Takya misses coming out the gate. Superman misses. But that shoulder block, Superman wins that exchange.
That Kryptonian durability, man.
And look at the strength of Superman. I thought it would be too early for something like that, but it wasn't. You know, watching 3, you would expect something like that. They fought so ridiculously at the end.
You know, that was a little bit more ridiculous than the past Creeds. It really was almost like an anime fight. I mean, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't overdo it. Especially when you're trying to pander to a certain audience. You got to think about everybody, not just a certain somebody.
Superman with the strength. There's the body slam.
Yeah, D-Boy is not in a good... He's not in a good mindset right now. Superman is taking it to him. Maybe not.
At the same time, Takya has to get into things. He lost the title in his last match. So he has a chip on his shoulder, but Superman has dominated the early going of this match.
1. Not even a 1 count. Barely.
Superman had a great color wars once again. That's how he got here.
Superman throwing him like a rag doll.
Superman, a member of the winning Team Rainbow. Or was it Team Yellow? I guess it was Team Yellow that... What the... man...
No, it was Rainbow. It was Rainbow.
Because Yusuke won the thing overall, and I think Yusuke was on Team Yellow.
What a throw. He threw him over his own head.
Oh, wow. Superman off the post. And Superman does feel like the underdog. He is the underdog in terms of the rankings that got him here.
Yeah, but he is definitely taking control in this match right now.
Yes,
Damn.
he has come out hot.
What a
He has
close
come out
line.
hot. Maybe he thinks that he should be the one, that he has to be the one to stop Darkseid. And maybe that's what's driving him here.
Well, he does know him more than anyone else in our division, male or female.
There's Superman covering him again. That was close. Can Superman continue and close this out?
Yeah, he's feeling the flames right now. Takya Aiba is feeling the flames.
Takya, that's how I pronounce it. Oh, he has to make something happen quick.
Oh,
There's something. Is it enough to turn this match around?
He almost went over the ropes. That would have been a bad fall.
Well, if you're falling down next to Lois, it can't be that bad.
Yeah, but we don't need another rated R show. You know what I'm saying? Kryptonian style. That's not the time or place for that type of thing.
We have no comment. You were the one who brought that up. Superman counters into a DDT. Beautiful DDT by Superman there. Only a one count this time. Is Takya Aiba starting to recover?
He's really showing off his durability.
Oh!
Damn!
That came lightning fast, and it was a long reach too.
The same punch that knocked out Son Goku in his first debut on OBD Brawl.
And that's it, Superman. It is another bad day for a former champion. Superman dominates this fight.
One punch. Literally one punch.
Well, there was a lot of punches, but then Superman did not come here to play. He is moving on to the next round.
Wow. It's good to see the son of Krypton back in good straits.
And the question that I have now is Takya Aiba starting to get into a slump.
You know, it's funny. You know, Goku is out, and yet Superman is in.
I swear the hive mind is in effect in the spring of 2023. Nice DDT. That was close to the end. Great counter there.
What a strange year this has been, just from the beginning.
Superman advances to round 2 in this tournament for the first time.
And only the tribunal knows what will happen next.
Superman with a dominant performance is moving on to the next round, and here comes another guy that debuted in 2022, I think. Or no, he debuted at the very end of 2021, excuse me.
You know what's funny? So Bad Guy fought Darkseid, Superman fought Darkseid. I don't think Rao has, but you ought to notice that these guys have been in the spotlight recently. These three gentlemen, these three superstars in our men's division. It's almost like they're destined to cross paths.
So Bad Guy, I think he is seeded 7th in this tournament, somewhere around there.
And just wait till you see his opponent. We're not going to tell you who it is. It is all a surprise tonight.
So Soul Bad Guy enters the tournament for the first time in his OBD career.
He was in that Hell in a Cell match earlier this year in the first episode of this season with Superman and Raul versus the Riders of Havoc. What a match it was. I think the only thing that we were missing is somebody going through the top of it.
Speaking of, Takamura has already moved on. Yusuke Urameshi and Dark Schneider scheduled for matches tonight.
Yes, later tonight we'll see the other Riders of Havoc in Supreme Action. And now...
Not in this match, because his opponent is the former Galaxian champion, the man who Dark Schneider took the title from, in fact. Shang Tsung.
Who took it from Shao Kahn, who took it from Luke Skywalker, who took it from Darth Vader, who took it from Thanos.
You remember the title history.
I don't know why it just hit me, man. I'm a history buff. I love history.
And speaking of, guys, if you want to see my new podcast about character, masculine virtue, and glory, and how these things have impacted history and art throughout the ages, go over to my Patreon page. When I get to 20 supporters, I'm going to make it a weekly thing. It's had a good response so far. I did my first episode on who else, the Orange Man, and why he's an example of a bad example of the virtues and a good example of what a beta male is. You can check that out on my Patreon page.
Oh, the Cheeto amigo. Yeah, man.
All I can say is thank God I got my jury duty over with before that circus came to town. Literally, I was there like the day his indictment was announced, and I got it over with. I dodged a bullet. I was fortunate. It couldn't have gone any better. I thought I was going to be there all day. It was only half a day, and then they dismissed me and said, "You're free for 4 years." Meanwhile, Soul Bad Guy is not free from that Meteora. Shang Tsung's knees to the face.
Shang Tsung, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. The deceptive mastermind, formerly of Team Outworld. He is now on his own.
But will the curse repeat itself again and another former champion meet an early exit?
Yeah, we're about to see. The only two champions that have made it so far are Doma and Vegeta. No, we're talking men's division here.
Yes, there have been others in the women's division too.
Yes.
Speaking of, the former OBD women's champion Lena Inverse is scheduled for a match tonight as well. Oh, what a kick! That was a Teresa-style kick.
It's Mortal Kombat.
But so far it's been a pretty even match. Oh, Soul went for that choke slam. Shang Tsung countered. Shang Tsung has been here since night 1. Shang Tsung is one of our oldest performers in terms of seniority anyway. He's been here since the night we started.
You want to talk about his age? He is hundreds of years old. Formerly of Earthrealm.
Shang Tsung going up top. So far has been a decent match for the former Galaxian champ, but misses with that big stomp. Soul misses with that big kick.
Got him. Straight into the corner.
And Shang Tsung is going to follow it up with a drive-by.
See, this is stuff you don't get in AEW. I can't say the same for WWE because I don't really watch it that much anymore. But after watching WrestleMania, I feel like they can do a lot better.
He's going for it again. Oh, misses with the big elbow. Can Soul Bad Guy capitalize?
Or will Shang Tsung steal his soul?
So bad guy measuring his mark up.
And I remember when he took Yusuke's soul, which eventually led to that fatal 4-way Iron Man Hell in a Cell match. That is still remembered as one of the greatest matches in OBD history.
I think it was for sure the best match of 2022.
Damn straight. Oh! That's how you do it.
And meanwhile, Shang Tsung went for a chokeslam there. You do not see that often.
No. I'd like to see him try it on somebody like Darkseid. He tried.
Meanwhile, now Soul is swinging Shang Tsung around. Soul and Shang Tsung, this match is much more competitive than our last match was. That was a surprising match between Superman and Takya Aiba. Oh, very close.
You know what? We also have a rankings list, but I think we should make a tier list based on strength and, you know, all the overall stats on superstars. What do you think about that?
If you want to do it, go for it.
We're going to have to go all the way back.
Oh, what a... Whoa. That's what you get for posing like that, Shang Tsung.
Man, he crept in on him.
But Shang Tsung still had the awareness to counter the chokeslam, and it gets into a body slam. And now, that familiar move we know so well. And that's it. So a former champion actually advances.
So the curse has passed on. Shang Tsung.
Maybe he manipulated his soul power to advance. It was a competitive match through and through. Shang Tsung felt like he was a step, just a little small step ahead for most of it.
So bad guy, he didn't make it easy for him, but Shang Tsung ultimately prevailed.
And this was what did it. Center of the ring, nowhere to go. 1, 2, 3. Can Shang Tsung get a shot at the OBD championship?
The antithesis of Liu Kang and everything that is of the light. But we have to see who is next.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a trip to the women's division, and who better to take it with than the former OBD Women's Champion and current OBD Dark Women's Champion, Lita Inverse.
Funny how you go from losing a championship to gaining one from back-to-back pay-per-views.
Meanwhile, she's out here with big sister Luna, who has also advanced in this tournament.
It's amazing that these two made up given their history. You know how family is.
I guess Lita won Luna's respect.
You think she might make her opponent tap tonight? Or will she be put through the ultimate finishing move?
It is going to be a surprising opponent, and it will be because of what she did in the Color Wars. Here comes Hyper Navi. Is she still Hyper, though? She's going to have to be if she wants to win this.
Every time you say Hyper, I think of a Sonic the Hedgehog character. Is she going to go Gold Navi?
I still have that old Game Gear of mine. I can plug it in anytime I want.
To download Sonic Adventure again. That was probably my favorite one, just for the story.
Oh, the Mario movie is in theaters now.
Yeah, it aired on Wednesday. I hear they're in talks of making a Zelda movie. That's what I really want to see.
Animated, I guess, or
yeah.
Live action. No, I kind of think
animated.
yeah, I don't think live action would go well with Zelda for some reason.
No, you'd have to do that animated. A silent hero, you'd have to pick somebody. I mean, what am I talking about? You wouldn't have to pick somebody. He's the silent hero. He doesn't have to say anything. But I've been playing Breath of the Wild, and everybody has a voice except Link, you know, aside from the casual grunts and yells. It's a different feel.
Why can't Link talk? What's wrong with him?
It actually explains it in Breath of the Wild. You know, he does that to maintain his mindset. He knows that he has a mission. He knows what his goal is at the end of the day. He's not here to talk and have fun. He has one main objective.
Meanwhile, we haven't seen Link, but we have seen these two, and here comes Navi out the gate. You're gonna have to do that against the woman probably with the strongest offensive attacks in the entire division, if not the entire OBD.
I wonder what Teresa would have to say about that.
Lena's knocked Teresa out before. I think Teresa knows full well.
This match seems pretty even right now.
Now, I wonder, Shang Tsung, did he break the curse on former champions? And if he did, or if he didn't rather, does it apply to Lena, who is a current champion, but also a former champion?
Matter of fact, is she the first former current champion that we have in the women's division in this tournament right now?
I think she might be.
Yeah.
No, wait, Azula. No, wait, Azula's not a current champion.
Right.
There have only been 4 people who held the OBD women's title.
Yes. Azula, Lena Inverse, Teresa of the Faint Smile. The person that we shall not name is obviously not in this tournament right now. And that's all that I'm going to say about that.
Meanwhile, Navi has stood up to the champ pretty well so far in this match. It is still early. Lena just taunting her now. I don't know how wise that was. But Lena can get like that sometimes. You know how she is.
Yeah, it seems pretty even right now, Nevermind.
But can Navi keep it that way? Because one move from Lena could turn your lights out. That's it. Doesn't even need to be the Giga Slave.
Just be glad she's not bloodlusted. We'd all have to hear and feel it.
Navi continuing to show good form here.
And Lord knows, don't talk about her chest.
That's the one thing you don't ever want to do.
Yeah, I'm glad she didn't hear me.
Oh. Up.
Wait a minute.
Now Navi, can she connect with something big here? No. Oh, but
whoa!
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. And now Navi has to take a breather as Princess Zelda shouts some words of encouragement.
I used to think she was the smallest woman in the division until Sailor Saturn came along.
The small women here tend to be big hitters.
Then there's Ayane and Kasumi. Yeah, that head damage is crucial. Going straight for the knees.
And now Lena might be starting to run away with it.
Again.
As I said, oh, is she gonna go for it? Just your first match of the year, you're really gonna do this? Misses with it. And now that might have been a mistake. Maybe Lena's using it too much now.
Yeah, that's a gamble.
Because it requires a big commitment.
She said to hell with it. She's doing it again.
I mean, I like how she's not afraid to do it anymore, but...
Oh!
That is it. Good night.
1, 2, 3.
I always love seeing it. I'm never going to argue against that.
I don't know, Nevermind. I think she's perfecting it.
No way you're getting up from that. No one ever has.
Just like with Superman.
And Lena, I mean, it was even for a little while, but that was it. No chance in hell you're getting up from that. Vince McMahon has a better chance of retiring.
That was like a moonsault into a Stone Cold Stunner all in one, or rather a Swanton bomb.
Lena inverse on to round 2.
Damn.
And now we're back in the women's division for another match with Usagi.
You know, the end of the tournament so far has been very incredible. We've had some major highlights in just one episode, and we're on match 4 right now.
And you know, I mean, Teresa is Teresa, but I know she's watching all of these matches. I don't know what Darkseid did. I know Teresa's watching. When she had to have had a chill down her spine when she saw that Giga Slave, even now.
Well, from what I hear, he is amassing his forces and recreating Apocalypse. He is forming up for the upcoming pay-per-view. You also know that he used to be a member of the Sinestro Corps, right?
No.
Yeah, he was a Yellow Lantern.
So why'd he leave?
For the anti-life equation, you know, I don't know the whole ramifications. I've been peeping in and out of the comics. I haven't read them like I used to back in our old days. You know, we were into everything back then, just from anime, comic books, cartoons, everything. Video games, you name it.
Well, speaking of books, I'm gonna plug it again. Everything seems to be going well. The Fall of the Fated Queen should begin serialization in May, after Odyssey. I will let you on.
I can't wait. It's always good to read a new book.
It is a military cyberpunk story set in 3190 on Mars. See what
3190. Do you think America will be any different in that time?
Well, I'm gonna leave you all a spoiler. There was a major event on Earth 1,000 years earlier that kind of changed how the world looks.
Ooh, that
Just
sounds
a
like
little hint.
that sounds like terraforming.
Well, there's been terraforming, of course, but no, we're talking about a major catastrophe that led to over 100 years, maybe more like 150 years of war that, well, it wasn't really good for America or anyone else. Let's just put it that way. But that's not particularly important to that story. That's just part of the timeline. Anyway, Usagi comes out with that big Hurricane Rana into a face slam. I don't know what the move is called, honestly.
It's amazing that she's still standing after that rush move unused. Now she's heavily on the offensive.
And notice Usagi, there's no other Sailor Senshi out here with her. This is just her. Oh my!
Damn.
Man, she looks like a new fighter this year.
Yeah, she seems a lot more determined than she has been in recent seasons. Wow.
Sailor Moon, always a presence in the division. She is always in this tournament, but she has not won a title yet.
No, neither of these competitors have, and Cetrion is no slouch either.
Yes, Cetrion's always here too, it seems. And these two had their own little mini feud a couple of years ago.
And she has also gained an ally, a green ally.
Oh,
Damn.
Usagi using that speed. Definitely one of the fastest women in the division.
You read my mind. The hive mind is in effect tonight. Oh! Wow. She's not moving.
Kick out at 2.
That had to be pure adrenaline, brother.
Yeah, but do you think Usagi might be burning too hot too fast?
Yeah, she doesn't want to drain her battery out too fast.
Can Cetrion find a way to outlast Usagi and weather this storm?
Right now, if you ask me, it seems like it is speed versus durability. They both have the strength, but let's see who taps out first.
Meanwhile, now Cetrion setting up for something.
Oh, she's doing. Whoa.
Usagi looks determined tonight.
You know, it's crazy. We're seeing a lot of people that never really made it this far anywhere in the OBD at all. They're actually going places. It's really a different year compared to recent years.
Oh, damn! Energy's still high. And Usagi with a dominant performance tonight.
Yeah, that last one, that took her out of the game.
That was total domination by Sailor Moon there. That might have been her best match ever.
Usagi is back. That might have been her fastest match ever too, Nevermind.
And she's been here since the start.
Under 5 minutes.
She's been here since the start, but I've never seen her that impressive.
She had to go super to get it. You know what I'm saying?
And it worked because she's moving on to round 2 now.
Congratulations, Usagi.
If she could keep that up, she might just win this thing.
Hell yeah. Sailor Moon versus Teresa. Imagine that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go to the men's division again, and here comes the former Galaxian champion.
With some strong backup.
Although I don't know why Kiryu is taking central position. It's not his match.
No, but he's the leader. He has to assume the position, just like Darth Schneider, who just happens to be Luke Skywalker's opponent. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is a former champion versus current champion match. Can you dig that?
Luke Skywalker, lest we forget, actually won this tournament last year. So he is looking for a repeat.
You know, if he somehow beats Darth Schneider, that would mean that he has a chance at the Galaxian Championship again, doesn't it?
I would think so.
Yeah.
If he doesn't win, that is. If he doesn't get the shot against Darkseid, he'd have to get the shot against Darth Schneider on Apocalypse.
You said Mamoru Takamura is #1 in the rankings, right? Still?
At the moment, but it's still very early, and these things will change rapidly when you're this early into the year. Oh, he came to fight. He knows how it has to be.
That tattoo on his back is starting to become a memorable moment in history.
Here we go. And you know, every time he comes out, from the night he got here, it's a different vibe when he's out here.
Yeah, this isn't OVA Darth Schneider. This is composite Darth Schneider.
Look at that trio, man.
Who would have thought we would get here? And look how long it took. It didn't even take, what, a couple of years?
I guess it took a year and a half, something like that. Yusuke will be in action later tonight.
Takamura was the first member and Yusuke was the second. Man, that was a fateful moment for each of them.
Well, look where it's gotten them.
Yes.
Takamura already won. Now it's Schneider's turn.
I don't know who I feel bad for more. A Jedi versus a Dark Wizard.
This is going to be great. Let's do this.
I don't think these two have faced each other in singles competition.
I don't think so either.
Wrong.
I can't recall it.
You got the Tojo clan versus the Riders of Havoc.
And you know, I think these guys they'll do business and then they'll do business later. Nothing personal, just business. Darth Schneider coming out strong.
All of a sudden, I'm imagining Darth Schneider as a Yakuza clan member.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, he's not letting up. He's going all the... Oh,
but so is Luke. But Darth Schneider doesn't care.
We're going all the way in tonight.
They're just exchanging shots.
I know this isn't the last match, but it's got a main event vibe to it, doesn't it?
You got the current champion, the current Galaxian champion versus the former Galaxian champion. It's going to be a big match no matter what happens.
Yeah, that's a tiger. That's a tiger on his back.
Luke used those force punches to great effect when he won this tournament last year.
The Skywalker Tiger. I like that.
Now Luke's starting to gain the advantage, perhaps.
Versus the Atom of Darkness.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Well, it's the Tojo clan. You know they're not going to play clean.
Yeah, but I don't think this is legal.
You think they care?
Somebody might get ejected from the ring. Side.
But if it helps Luke win, do they really care?
No, if Tojo clan are used to stuff like this. You got loan sharks, you got debt collectors, you got hitmen, bodyguards, you got all of them.
There goes Kiryu. He does indeed get ejected, but Darth Schneider still kicks out anyway.
Yeah, he's not going to forget what just transpired here.
No, and I guess any working relationship that they could have had is over for the moment.
Down the drain.
Darth Schneider avoids that clumsily, but he avoids it.
Yeah. He's going straight into enemy territory. He does not give a damn.
Meanwhile, Takamura.
He wants Goro Majima to witness the glory that is Darth Schneider. Uh-oh. It's getting hardcore outside, isn't it?
More than you'd expect for a world tournament match. And I don't think Tojo Clan Luke would care that much. Well, I guess he does.
Oh!
That might have been a mistake. That could turn the match around.
Yeah, his knee broke his fall.
Luke's still going on the attack. Oh! We have seen one count-out victory in this tournament so far. I don't think Darth Schneider cares about taking it as long as he gets it. There's Takamura there. Oh, look, Goro waking Luke up. Up to a 9 count. Oh, Goro!
Wait a minute. The match is over. The match is over.
But Dark Schneider, I think, looking for a little payback anyway.
What are you doing?
The fight is continuing. Well, there's finally order. And we are back in the women's division. After a wild Dark Schneider match, but what would you expect? Dark Schneider is moving on.
Yeah, that match almost got more extreme, even though the bell already rung. I'm glad that both men came to their senses before it's too late.
Well, Harley Quinn is out here. Poison Ivy has already been eliminated by Motoko Kusanagi.
If Harley Quinn ends up winning this match, she may end up facing her in round 2.
She might. And the Birds of Prey have already been eliminated from the tag team division as well. So this is their last chance to advance.
Yes. Will this be their saving grace tonight? Could you imagine Harley Quinn as the OBD Women's Champion?
Well, there's no shortage of history between her and Teresa.
Yeah, you're right. Didn't she face the both of them in a handicap match before?
Yep. And there was that ambush that Harley did before her match with Poison Ivy on the Death Star, if you'll recall.
Now, currently, there is no news on whether or not they have aligned with Darkseid. I know Darth Maul and Savage Opress have, but so far, nothing new has surfaced.
Well, we don't know what's going on with Darkseid. He is not here, but who is here is Sindel, who is one of the top-seeded players in this tournament. So Harley's going to need to keep her wits about her.
I'd like to think she'd be a future champion one day.
Competition in the OBD women's division is just so tough, and it gets tougher. Look who just arrived. The Night Sabers are here now.
To you, who is the strongest Night Saber?
Physically?
Yeah.
Probably Pris.
I give Celia a close second.
I mean, Celia's got the height, but Pris is just... I think it's Pris. I mean, that's what she's built around, assault.
That's right.
Lina's the agile one, the close combat specialist. But in terms of sheer physical strength, I think you go with Pris. Oh, big kick misses. Meanwhile, we got Sindel. Oh, wait, here's another big kick, one we're used to. One we are used to.
She's going in early. She wants this now.
Celia is more the master strategist of the Night Sabers.
She is the leader, isn't she?
Yes. We still have yet to see Lina and Nene, but they are here. We will see them.
I feel like Pris has the power, Celia has the durability, Lina probably has the mindset, and Nene probably has the speed.
Oh! Well, that was speedy of Sindel right there.
Very.
Nene has more the sneaks than the speed.
The stealth assassin.
Pretty even match so far.
I bet Bruce Wayne would like the Night Sabers.
Yeah, they'd be good business associates.
Yeah, I can see them putting crime down to a minimal low in Gotham City.
Meanwhile, Sindel rolls out of the ring to take a breather, but Harley on the top rope misses with that crossbody.
So close.
Round 1 of this year's World Martial Arts Tournament is winding down.
We've had a lot of fast endings to these matches tonight. Will this be another one?
Harley Quinn putting up a good fight against Sindel.
Jab.
Back at the corner. Sindel in the corner. Oh, too early. You've pulled the trigger too early on that one.
Not gonna get it like that.
But here comes another big kick by Harley. Sindel out at 2. I do think that Harley has taken the pace, but just barely.
If anything, I would give her the advantage just on the fact that she is a former tag team women's champion. I think 2-time.
Meanwhile, Sindel mimicking that force choke of her ally, frenemy rather, Asajj Ventress. Now here comes Poison Ivy. Maybe it was a mistake for Sindel to not have Outworld out here with her.
Yeah, I think they took them from Kasumi and Ayane, I think, or was that another tag team they took it from?
I think it was Asajj Ventress. Oh, Harley, Poison Ivy with that chair, but Sindel goes to the top rope.
I don't know why, but I get that feeling that that chair might come in.
Wipe out.
Damn, did you see the way her leg hit that table?
Yep, but she's back up.
Good. That might come into play.
Harley off the barricade. I don't know why the referee hasn't gotten that chair out of the ring.
It's getting heated outside. Just as hot as it is outside.
Meanwhile, Poison Ivy was interfering again. Up to a 6 count.
We have another count-out elimination tonight.
Oh, Sindel off the steps. We might. We're up to an 8 count. I know Harley does not care. Is this really gonna be? Yes, it is!
Wow.
And one of the top seeds is out of the tournament.
That turned into a cat fight.
Harley got that throw into the steps, and that was it.
Experience wins again.
I think that was Sindel's best shot to win, but Harley got out of it. So there is still some hope for the Birds of Prey. Harley Quinn moves on to round 2.
What a match.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the final match of the women's division's round 1. And here comes last year's winner.
Will she become this year's winner again?
Kasumi did not enter the tag team division, even though they could have been the #1 team. She said she wants to focus on her singles career.
I'm really wondering how those two are faring in the family department.
It's always complicated in the Mugen Tenshin.
Yeah. I can say the same of a lot of other families in the OBD.
But it would be a pretty big bummer for Kasumi if she were to lose this first round.
You gotta think though, in the Tojo clan, back in the day when somebody used to do something disrespectful, they cut your pinky off. And that's just the first punishment. think you could deal with that? Or would you run away from it? Keep going forward.
Run. Now, it would be a lot worse if they cut your index finger off.
I bet.
Anyway, Kasumi is out. Here comes her opponent. Superman got through. Let's see if Wonder Woman can.
Imagine if the Tojo clan and the Mugen Tenshin clan did a merger. That'd be one hell of a stable, wouldn't it?
Dominate the cities and the countryside in Japan.
Take it all. Please do it right.
Wonder Woman out here dressed a little differently.
I don't really care for hotels. I'm the type of guy that likes to take a vacation in the mountains, you know, in a log cabin somewhere. Give me just a hot tub, flat screen TVs, a big bed, and a nice couch, and an outdoor balcony. I'll be good.
All I need is, like, put me in a shack on a beach and I'll be fine.
Okay, Master Roshi.
You know what? He's not living such a bad life over there. He really
No,
is.
he's not. No, he's not.
Ooh, Bulldog to start off. Man, could you imagine if Master Roshi were the special guest referee in this match?
Yeah, but you also have to think, he was also on semen retention for a time. Remember when he was in the Tournament of Power?
Yep.
He had to work hard to get that strong. Even though he's just an old man, he is immortal. At least that's what I've been hearing.
Meanwhile, he was there and Yamcha wasn't. Meanwhile, Kasumi now takes Wonder Woman to the ground. Wonder Woman with the head scissors. Man, Master Roshi would love this.
Yeah, because I'm loving it for him right now. I'm sorry, Master Roshi. I know you're at home at Kame House watching this, so I'm taking it all in for you. Yes, Diana is not making this easy for Kasumi.
Nope.
She is hard to pin down.
In fact, I think she took the early advantage.
You're just not connecting.
Imagine if we got another count-out win, 3 in a row. Shot to the gut, but it wasn't that sure. Oh, going for the princess line, but she's right by the ropes.
Kasumi being a former tag team champion, we haven't thought about the curse yet.
Is the curse broken, I wonder? Still going for that leg.
So close to the ropes.
Wonder Woman showing off, but maybe she's the one trying to do ninja shit against the ninja. Look at those rolls. Look at those jumps. Uh-oh. Showing a little strength right now. Wonder Woman has had the advantage in this match, I have to say.
Yeah, she has been spearheading Kasumi ever since this match started with that Bulldog. Now she's going up high.
We already saw, I think, 3 of the former winners from last year exit in the first round this year.
And she almost hit that damn barricade, too. That would have been nasty. About as nasty as Finn Balor's head gash when that match with Edge in Hell in a Cell.
Yes, we saw Rush Hour exit in the first round. We saw Luke Skywalker exit in the first round. Well, that came out of nowhere. We did not see Kasumi exit in the first round. Just like that. That wasn't
even a finishing move, but it was a powerful one. It obviously did the job.
Wonder Woman had most of the match, dictated the action, but Kasumi just came in with that power. She's been doing something.
Maybe she fizzed out too fast. Who knows?
So last year's winner in the women's division is moving on. The women's first round is over.
Congratulations, Kasumi. Yeah, we got to do a swimsuit competition. It just came.
And it's time for the last match of round one and the main event tonight.
This is going to be good. Two former members of Team Yellow are going head-to-head tonight.
And they're back.
One last time. And, you know, it just came to me, Nevermind. We are also going to have to see the inevitable in round two, if you think about it. The Riders of Havoc are eventually going to have to face each other in the tournament. Unless, by some miracle of fate, they get shuffled around.
If they keep winning, they're eventually going to clash. Meanwhile, I think the pressure is on Yusuke now, because both of his friends have advanced. Doesn't want to spoil that party.
Because the party has been going on ever since Ragnarok.
I know they've enjoyed Tokyo for the past few weeks. Takamura's been showing them around.
You know, this all started when he was the hardcore champion at the time. Because these two were trying to take it from him. And now look where they are. Champions in their own right. And nobody can tell them otherwise. This is why I love this business. This is why I love this brand.
But meanwhile,
Yusuke
has to face a vampire demon now.
You guessed it.
Is he a demon or is he just a vampire?
He's a vampire.
Dio Brando.
He's one hell of a boxer too. Just ask Jonathan Joestar, the guy whose body that he's using right now as a vessel. He literally sliced his head off and put his head on his body. Yes, Dio can live as a head. Yes. This man was filleted alive and somehow survived. All he had to do was get some blood in the system.
So I wonder if he and Takamura should have a match then.
We'll see if he can beat Yusuke. We shall see. I don't know why, but I'm kind of digging the beard.
He's got that Brock beard going on.
Yeah, but not so much. I was thinking Jericho, but I like where you went there. Next thing you know, he's going to get built like Brock Lesnar. Yeah,
he got cut. He got cut.
Real cut.
That has to be like 6% body fat or something like that.
Yes, he is physically fit.
But Yusuke drops him on the turnbuckle. Did you see his face hit that turnbuckle on the way down?
Yeah, it's amazing that he's still standing on his 2 legs. Damn.
But he had the wherewithal to counter. Yusuke still, he's using that turnbuckle to effect. Yusuke going for a submission early.
Already.
But look at the core strength of Dio Brando to get out of that.
It's been a while since
the
Spirit Wave Slam already. It's been a while since we've had a squash match.
Dio goes up to the top rope.
Yusuke is in dire straits. Ooh, he landed on his tailbone. Ah.
Oh, what a stiff punch, but Dio responds. Went for the world there. Yusuke saw through it. He's going hardcore, as close to it as you could get in a match like this.
Straight into enemy territory. And Dio was all alone.
Dio counters with an elbow to the crown of the skull. No count out this time. And now Yusuke looking at his friends in that submission. You know he's not going to tap with them staring at him like that.
I like to think he got inspired from them watching on.
Yeah, I was going to miss a workout yesterday. I was on the verge of it. And then I imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger staring at me with disapproval on his face. And I said, no, I can't do that.
Oh, man.
I got to get at it. Yeah, if you haven't signed up for Arnold's email list yet, I recommend it. It's really good. Exercises I got from it, one of them, I thought my shoulders were maxed out with my current routines. Turns out it wasn't. They pumped up.
Man, I need to buy some more weight equipment.
Yep. I got to get heavier weights.
Yeah, me too. So far, I think this match has been even.
Just about, I think.
Wait a minute.
Nice clothesline there by Yusuke. This is the final match of the first round. Oh, what a kick.
Damn.
There's an elbow shot. Oh.
Woo. Dio no stranger to brawls. He's been fighting ever since he was a kid. Back in high school. Yeah, that didn't look good.
And now he's out of the ring again. Skate off the apron.
Schneider getting anxious, it seems.
Dio taunting Dark Schneider a little bit.
That's a dangerous idea.
Meanwhile, we're up to a 6 count. Dio off the steps. Are we gonna see this again?
Oh no, man.
Is this becoming a meme? We're up to an 8 count. Yusuke can feel it.
You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding.
People be imitating each other tonight, man. That's all I can say.
All 3 riders of Havoc have moved forward to round 2.
Oh! Dio went for the pedigree.
I think that took a lot out of Dio. Knocked the wind out of him.
Yusuke is moving on, and we are finished with round 1, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see you next week with round 2.
I am Darth Nihilus here with my co-host Nevermind, signing off.
See you guys later. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe.